Welcome back to She Talks, guys. My name is Joy Kayode, and I'm pretty excited today because the topic that we have is one that will make you sit back and think and learn and be a better person. So please just sit right here and do not go anywhere until we are done with this particular episode. I have my guests in the studio with me, and I don't have an ordinary guest. I have people with a timber and caliber. Please introduce yourselves, beautiful people.
Go.
All right, you know what it is. Kaka El Padrino.
Oh, Jim. Hi, guys. It's your girl, OG.
Okay. So, are you guys interested in the topic?
Yeah? What do you have for us today?
Procrastination.
Procrastination. Wow.
Let me ask you first. Do you procrastinate?
Yeah.
You do.
But
OG.
not all the time.
You do too, ba?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so it's safe to say we are all guilty
Yeah.
of this. Now, what is procrastination? Procrastination is, delaying something, even when you know that it might lead to negative consequences. It could be as a result of laziness, fear of failure, poor time management, lots of factors. So many persons are guilty of this. And today we'll be dissecting, giving advice, tips on how to become a better person and avoid procrastination. So let's go straight into it. What are the factors that you think, affect or lead to procrastination? Let me start with OG. Yes.
Factors. Oh, God. I feel wrong circle, bad environment, people you're around. Then fear. Yes, fear of
Yeah.
criticism. Yeah, you're scared of like what people are going to say. Maybe you're planning on
Yes.
starting a new thing, and you're like, maybe it will not come out well, it will not do this. Like anxiety, self depression, like
True.
so much negative things there. So I think that's it. No
Okay.
need to explain.
El Padrino.
Well, you mentioned laziness.
Yes, laziness.
Laziness, fear, anxiety.
Now what I talk?
It's still the same thing now. Depression, just like OG said. But mostly I just feel it still boils down to laziness or lack of laziness and fear, that the two most important ones. Yeah, because when you procrastinate, so two things are involved. Either you're lazy to do that or you're not bold enough at that point.
True.
At that point, do you understand what I'm saying? So I think depression is there, but I don't think it's like it's
A major.
a major
Okay.
fear. That is lack of courage, and then
Laziness.
laziness.
Okay, now speaking of that, how does procrastination affect our mental health and productivity?
I mean, when the things you're supposed to do, when you don't do them at the right time, it has consequences. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it could lead to failure, or in worst case scenario, death.
Eh?
You choke.
Yes, now, just like someone who is sick. I'm not talking about the normal typhoid and malaria. Maybe you're sick, you don't take your health serious, and then you're just reluctant to go to the hospital to go for proper checkup. Not because you don't have money, but because you keep procrastinating it and all. So that's what I'm saying. Do you understand? So it has
Okay.
consequences.
Oji, do you think procrastination can be a form of self-sabotage? Like, do you think some people, normally they know that this thing is going to affect me, they can do it, but they just intentionally want to just calm down and just let it go like that? Are some people like that?
Yeah, I think all of us were like that. Everybody, because one thing about procrastination is you're trying to achieve a goal that you know that this goal is right. I need to attain this thing, but at the same time, you're just very reluctant about it. That
Yeah.
I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it next tomorrow. By the time you now want to do it, maybe it's already too late. It's just like looking for a job. You say you're going to apply, you keep applying. When there's like age limit and time limit, but by the time you now be applying, you've already reached the deadline. Like banks now they'll tell you that they don't take people like 27, 28. You've procrastinated that thing, and at the end of the day, you don't get that dream job that you want, or you don't even buy that dream car that you want. It's affecting you personally.
Yes.
So I just feel everybody, one way or the other, were just coming back to it. Something was supposed to do, but we just end up not doing it, and it's going to affect us deeply.
Yeah, can you share a story, of how procrastination damaged you? And just share that story first before we go to strategies at the end. Share the story.
Sure, you go ask me if I get story.
Sure, you just said it that we are all guilty of procrastination. So give me one serious one.
My viewers, I'm not sure if I get this. Okay, this one is not really bad because at the end of the day I was able to get it. So
Okay.
there was this time, not this time, yeah, around that kind 2020, I was saving up to get a phone. I needed to get a new phone. My XS Max was bad. I changed screen countless times.
You're already using XS Max as at
the thing was
when we're using tech.
going off. So I couldn't raise money to buy that phone then. I couldn't raise money to buy it in 2021. I kept shifting that. I'll buy it next year. I'll buy this
Okay.
one. Till the phone got damaged. Like it wasn't
Wow.
coming on again. The screen went blind. I tried all my best, everything. The battery percent, if you charge the phone like it's in 100, it gets to like 2%
Jesus.
before you know what is happening. So by the time I was like, okay, I need to get a new phone, I didn't have enough money to get that
Okay.
phone. This is something I would have just kept on like saving and saving small to reach like how many years. So at the end of the day, my friend came through for me. You get, that's why I said it's not really bad.
Lucky. You were lucky because there was somebody to come through.
My friend came through. Though I had the money, but not to buy the phone I wanted. But my friend came through.
Okay.
So that's it. It's not really bad.
When it
one.
comes to procrastination,
Yeah.
when it comes to procrastination, I think
Uh-huh.
it still boils down to misplacing priorities.
This is the first time you're saying it. You said laziness and fear.
Fear.
I actually wanted to counter you when you said laziness, because I don't feel laziness is in the top 2 of it.
Let me tell you something. Let's say, for example, you want to pray. You're not sick. You're okay. You understand? But then, it's not as if you're tired, but you're just lazy
Yeah.
to pray. You just be like, okay, maybe I'll sleep and wake up by 3 a.m.
And then 3 a.m. you don't wake
You
up.
don't wake up. And even when you wake up, it's 3 a.m. Let me just sleep some up by 3:30. You're being lazy.
It's not lazy.
Wait, you're being lazy. At the same time, you're misplacing priorities. They're not the same thing. Misplaced priorities.
Okay.
You know, this is what you ought to do. Sometimes you get real busy. You feel like you're not busy. You see, boils down to priority. I
Okay.
could be on my forest trading. I know prayer is very important, more than what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But because I will tell myself, I'm busy, let me just, I'm misplacing the priorities. Now, it's a matter of priority. So
Okay.
if you prioritize prayer, nothing, just like you now, when you make up your mind, you want to do something. If it's really important to you, not because people say it's important or because you feel, if you prioritize it very well, do you understand? Nothing will stop you from doing that.
Actually,
Do you get what I'm saying?
I think speaking of which, there was a time I had like should I say health condition. It was something that could have been worked on over the years. But you know that moment when you're thinking, it never bad.
Never bad.
It never,
It's nothing.
when the thing affected me, guy, for 2 good days, I knew that I toyed with my life and I told myself I will never
Would you
procrastinate or
say
get
you
to
were
that point
lazy
again.
or you misplaced priority?
That one was not laziness.
It's not lazy. That's what
It
I'm
was
saying.
misplaced
Laziness is not
priority.
it.
It could. They are not the same. I said they are not the same thing. They are different things. You could be lazy, then you could misplace priorities. You understand? You want to do this, but it's not that important. Not that it's not important to you, but this is not what you hold in high esteem. No, there's nothing stopping me from looking at the chat every day. Nothing will stop me in this world. I've had issues with my mom, like because of it. Like even as before I came for this interview,
Yeah.
like I love it. Like not even when I'm sick,
I
I'm
love
taking
it.
this. Like I'll hold my phone and I'm looking at the chart,
What chat?
forex chart.
Okay. Oh.
Do you understand? So there's nothing. I can't procrastinate it. Like I can't say I'll do it some other.
Yeah.
It's something I
So it's
love.
almost like a part of you.
Now why can't we do the right things? It's because we don't love them enough.
Oh wow.
I don't think so. I actually disagree.
Okay.
I don't think why you're not doing that thing is because you do not love that thing. Like I said, there are factors. There are things that are going to like, I don't know, affect you psychologically. Criticisms is like one of it.
Yeah.
You can't tell me now that somebody that sets a goal, person is saying, okay, I want to buy a car by the end of the year. The person does not love the car. Now why the person no come buy the car?
Or person where they hungry.
if you
Or
hear-
person where they
procrastinate to
hungry.
cook.
If you heard it very
Exactly.
well, I said love it enough. I didn't end with just love it.
Even the love it enough.
When you love something, it's even from loving it enough to do that thing. That you don't get a car doesn't mean you don't love getting. If you really want to get a car, people spend their last cards getting cars. They don't procrastinate it. That means if you don't do it, that means you don't love it enough. Not because you don't love it. You love it. I
But
want
that
to pray.
strong
That
will
strong
and
desire.
desire.
That strong desire is not. Are you get what I'm saying?
I think I'm getting
Love it enough. That enough at the end makes all the difference.
Okay. Now let's talk about the strategies. What are strategies that because we are all guilty of this, that we can put in place to help us, help check procrastination?
Setting goals. When you set a goal, you set deadlines. Because there are two different things. That you're setting a goal that, I need to travel abroad, I need to relocate, and there's no deadline. If you keep doing that, you'll be like, tomorrow. There's always tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow will come, you say again, tomorrow. So set a goal and set deadlines. It's going to like really shape your mind and help you like, okay, this is my target and I need to like reach it.
Okay.
Then change your environment. That one is very, very important. People that are influencing your mindset.
Yes.
Change your environment, your friends, or even where you are staying. Like, okay, let me just divert a bit. I was staying in Asaba. I needed like a place that is going to like build me. This hustling spirit, everything that has to do with media, entertainment. What better place to go to if not Lagos?
Echo.
Exactly. And I said, I'm going to leave all my friends, all my family members in Asaba from my comfort zone, and I'm going to move to Lagos. I don't know how I'm going to do it when I get to Lagos, but I need to move first.
That was a bold
Change
step.
my environment first, so that it will help me. Then when I get here, then I can take it up from the different opportunities are going to come when you change environments wherever you are staying. Then, I don't know, self-esteem. Yeah, self-esteem. You have to build your self-esteem, because if you keep thinking about what people are going to say, thinking about the criticisms that are going to come from other people,
Yes.
you will never do that thing.
achieve.
You will never do it at all. So there are so much more, a whole lot of things.
That's bold though. But do you know you can
Yes.
still set goals, change environment, self-esteem, and you still
And-
procrastinate?
Okay.
No, if you don't think so, tell me.
No, that's making sense actually, because it first starts with your mindset.
It depends. I know, but it depends on people actually.
Okay, so those kind of people don't call that. What can they now do?
It just boils down to discipline.
Discipline.
Like, wait,
I don't think you get my point. When you change your environment, you're not even procrastinating. That's a movement. That's a step to attain your goal. That's what I said. Like when you get there,
Yes.
how it's going to happen is like you don't even know at all. But at least you've made the step.
I understand you. I'm seeing procrastinating as it could be anything.
Is anything at
Do you
all now?
understand? It mustn't be about your business or your job now. It could be anything. It happens every day. You understand?
Oh, chim.
I could want to make a call right now and I'm procrastinating it. And it's an important call. I need to make it. It's happening. I don't need to leave my
Yeah.
comfort zone for it. Procrastination happens every day.
But there has to be tips.
I get
So
what
tips
she's
now?
saying. She's making a lot of sense. But
Yes.
I see it from the point of view of like everyday life.
So
Because
what
I'm
are your
guilty
own
of it.
tips?
How can we
What
not
are the
help?
strategies?
Exactly.
I said something before you said made your own statement. I said it still boils down to discipline. Like, no, we don't really talk about discipline enough. You understand?
Yeah.
It still boils down to intense discipline and consistency.
Consistency.
Because you can't discipline yourself and not be consistent. You can't finish up. You understand? That's why most people, they try to discipline themselves. After a few weeks or a few days, they go back to that. So discipline and consistency. So when you
Okay.
discipline yourself enough to do those things, you know that, okay, you know the areas where you're having issues. You always procrastinate. And then you come to a decision, okay, this... no more. You have to, just like someone that is, let me just use prayer, pardon me. You always pray at night and then all of a sudden you don't even pray at night again. You always
Yes.
procrastinate to 3 a.m. Then it tallies to the next morning. You don't pray. Even when you're busy, when you feel like you're busy, you're doing something on your phone. Once it's that time, just like she said, set a goal.
Set a goal.
It still boils down to shut down. Even if you're tired, even if you're sad, even if your girlfriend just broke up with you, you're not emotionally stable to even pray. Discipline, you stay there and you ought to
really
pray.
into
Do you understand? Because a lot of things can affect you. A lot of things. So your friend can spoil your mood. You don't have money in your bank account. You're thinking about those things. You want to pray. Your girlfriend just broke up with you. How do you? If you're not disciplined emotionally, like you need to let go of all those things and stay there.
Yeah.
Even if you're crying, cry there and be praying. That is discipline.
Ha.
Intense discipline at its peak.
Yeah.
Then consistency.
Okay.
So that is it for me.
Okay.
For me, I can't speak for any other person.
All right. So it was really beautiful. Just to add to what Oji said about that setting a goal and deadline, I think it's also best that you write it down somewhere. It could be on your phone, it could be on paper, so that you have something. Because if you set it in your head, you fit even
Yeah.
forget.
Or even your someone if you write in your notes, you can forget. Just on your wall. And not your wall.
Oji, you have some things on your wall.
Yes, your paper, paste it
And that's
somewhere.
very beautiful. She has some sweet words on her word.
Yes, every day you're passing, you see it.
reading it.
Because if you say book now, you might not visit.
True.
I'm guilty of that.
feel lost.
If I write something in the book, I don't go back there. So just write it. So if you're going to work,
Yes.
the thing is
Paste it on
staring
your
at your
wardrobe,
sta-
anywhere,
It
to-do
So-
list,
just-
paste it.
It helps. So, me, I've learned a lot though. If you watch this particular episode, I not learn something. Something is wrong
so-
with you.
Yeah.
So I think it's safe to say that procrastination is bad.
Very.
Almost all of us are guilty of it, but let's just try to put conscious effort to help ourselves
Exactly.
so that we can achieve whatever goals we set our mind to. It was really beautiful having you guys here. As always, do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at AATV_Nigeria.
Nigeria.
This is Akwamaka TV.
The pride of African entertainment.